Well, hello everyone and welcome to my kitchen. Today we are making a recipe. It's not really anything that we can cook, but it's a recipe I found in this magazine, front page right here. I'm going to make this bowl. It looks so good and it feels like summer cuisine right there. I am going to make some changes to the recipe to suit my diet and my needs, but I am going to type the full recipe down in the description box so you guys can screenshot it and make it yourself or copy and paste it and keep it in your recipes that you have. As you can see, this is a Weight Watchers magazine. I did pick this up about 2 months ago and I'm just now using it. Now I will go ahead and put down all of the points if you're on the plan. I was on Weight Watchers and decided to come off of it to try some different methods because I can't do the numbers for some reason. The numbers get so overwhelming to me, but the recipes are so delicious. I'm looking for it now. If you see I'm looking down, I do apologize, but I'm looking for the recipe so I can show you guys the points. But yeah, definitely. I love all of their recipes. They're so good. And even on the app, I did choose some of the recipes on there and I love those as well. So this one right here is the Veggie Burrito Bowl. There it is right there and all of the ingredients. And like I said, it's on the front page and it has that it is 13 points for green, 11 points for blue, and 6 points for purple. And I was on the purple plan, so definitely that would be a 6-point lunch for me. The only thing I am not using in this recipe, well, few things, cilantro. I'm one of those soap people. Not a big fan of cilantro unless it's with lime, and I am using lime in this recipe, but I'm not going to use it with cilantro. So I do have that. Also jalapeno, not a big jalapeno fan, or jalapeno, whichever way you like to say it. I'm not a big fan of jalapeno or the spice, so I'm not going to use that. And also the red cabbage, because it is raw and it's one of those things that are harder to digest. It is recommended by my doctor that I not eat too many of the raw, hard to digest veggies, like super one of those roughage type of vegetables. So pretty much everything else I am going to use in this recipe, all of the seasoning. I'm going to use the black beans. I think I have some chipotle and adobo. I do, which is great. So I'm going to use all of these flavors, but again, I'm going to type out the complete recipe for you guys so that you can use it for yourself. So let me go ahead and get my hands washed and get everything on the counter, and then let's go ahead and get to cooking. Alrighty, really quickly, let me go over the ingredients I am using. I have my big bowl I love. I have my rice here. Here are my chipotle. I'm not using much of that, again, spice. I have tomato, avocado, a lime, some pepper. I have my organic cumin and garlic powder, because it does call for fresh garlic, but I don't want it. And then I have my black beans and an onion. So let's go ahead and get started making this bowl. I'm super excited. I'm also going to add some romaine lettuce, so you'll see me slice that up as well. So let's get busy, you guys. Okay, the first thing I'm going to do is go ahead and chop up my romaine lettuce so I can get that washed with the tomato. So I'm going to go ahead and just slice that up. Not super thin, but thin enough for me to pick it up with a fork without having to maneuver the lettuce back into my mouth. So I'm going to just cut that up roughly, place it into my salad spinner, and then I'm going to place the tomato as well and put everything in the sink with the water and some vinegar that you guys will see shortly here. If you are new here, thank you for choosing this video and spending your time with me. This is the first time in a long time I've done a recipe here on my channel, but I am doing more of them. So if you want to go ahead and stick around and join our village, you are more than welcome. This recipe was super easy and not really even a recipe because it's pretty much just throwing everything together. I did have my rice in the microwave and it is warming up as I am chopping everything. The key thing is to multitask so everything can be ready. The only thing I had to wait for at the end was the beans. And you don't have to warm them up, but I did want mine warm. So here I am just washing those and getting them out of the can. I love this mini strainer I picked up at Dollar Tree about 2 years ago. It's been so long, but I love that thing, and I'm just going to go ahead and wash those beans and then set those to the side because I'm going to add some of the onions into the beans when I warm them up just to break them down a little bit because it's harder for my belly to digest raw onions and raw garlic. So you don't see me using the garlic, but I did want to go ahead and use some onion in here. So here is the onion I am going to chop up, and then I only use one of the chipotle peppers because I did not want it super spicy. So that is what I did, but I think the recipe calls for 2. Again, it is typed down in the description box if you want to give this recipe a try. If you add the lettuce, it should be 0 points. If I remember, lettuce is a 0-point food on all 3 plans, so it shouldn't add any additional points to your meal, but it really made it super hearty. And the oddest thing is it didn't need any type of dressing or anything. It was so delicious when it was done. So now I'm just chopping up the chipotle here, and when I add it to the rice, I do add like a half of a teaspoon of the liquid that comes with the chipotle. You guys will see me do that in a second, but now my rice is all done, and I'm going to go ahead and put that in a container because I did want some for later and I didn't want to add all of the rice to my bowl, so I just went ahead and put it in this container. Now I do add butter sometimes when I make chipotle rice, but I didn't on this day. I just added the salt, pepper, some garlic, and that was it. I added the cumin to the beans that I'm about to warm up, and then I'm going to add in the chipotle to the rice and a few onions into the beans so I can get those in the microwave to warm up. I did not turn on any type of stove or oven or anything to make this meal, and so it is great for summer if you have a gas stove like myself. Then you really want to do recipes where you don't have to heat up your entire house. So now we're going to mix up that rice, and this is my favorite rice of all times. Putting just one doesn't make it super spicy, but if you like the spice, I say add as much as you want. And then I did squeeze some lime juice in there because I had the lime all cut up and ready to go to add to the bowls. So now we're just going to let the beans warm up, and then we're going to build the bowl. Isn't this avocado so beautiful? I was so happy it would look so nice. This was in my Walmart pickup, and whoever did my shopping did an amazing job. Loved it. It was so good, so ripe, so right on time. So I'm glad I did that order, and whoever did the shopping, I have to give them like some ups. I wish I could tip them because they did an amazing job with that. So I did add some chili lime seasoning from Trader Joe's onto the avocado, and I'm just going to finish putting my tomatoes. I already added the beans, the rice, and then I'm going to add the onions on there, a few limes, and then the bowl is complete, and we are so ready to eat. This bowl, you guys, I'm telling you, you got to make it. Great summer bowl. It is so delicious. So now I have a few shots of the bowl here so you guys can check it out. It looks so good. It was so good. I was so surprised at how good it was, but I enjoyed this bowl so much. So let me know in the comments down below if you give this recipe a try, because I want to know your thoughts. And if you added the cabbage, how did it taste with the cabbage? Did you enjoy that as well? Definitely comment down below. You guys know I love talking to you guys, and that's going to be it for me today. Hope you guys have an amazing day, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye, y'all.